Hello and welcome to the Newport News Public Library Baking Show. My name is Candice and joining me today is my lovely assistant Anne.
Hi Newport News, it is an honor to be on the baking show. Back to mine.
Thank you, Anne. Today we are going to be making strawberry pie, and to start we're going to make a homemade crust. And for this crust you are going to need flour, shortening, cold water, and salt. Alright, so let's get started. We are going to need 1.25 cups of flour. So Anne is going to measure that out for us. Alright, hold on, I got a knife here, so take a nice big scoop of flour. Okay, and dump that into the bowl. Alright, and now we're going to need 1/4 cup of flour. I think we need a little more in there. That. All right. Oops. You got it? Okay. And now we are going to need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Got it? All right. Shake that. All right. That's even. Dump that in there. All right. Thank you. And then I am going to, with my pastry blender, mix together the salt and the flour. Okay, now Anne, I'd like you to unwrap the shortening. Oops. Unwrap the shortening and put that into the bowl. So it is 1/3 cup of shortening. You dropped it in, that's all right.
Can I have a top, please?
Sure. All right, there you go.
My fingers
all right.
were getting a little bit slimy for it, so I dropped.
That's all right. So then you want to cut the shortening into the flour and the salt. You guys can see that.
So you get that nice strong dough when it's done.
Yes, we are looking for a nice pie crust. But you want to make sure that you're cutting all the shortening into the flour so that there's kind of little balls of shortening in there once you've completely cut it. Alright, I think that's pretty well cut in. Okay, now Anne, what?
And now we're going to take 4 tablespoons, maybe 5 if we need it.
Alright, so 4 tablespoons of cold water that you want to sprinkle around into the flour. Is that 3 and 4? Okay, I'm just going to mix that up with
A fork.
fork. Okay, I think we can do with 1 more.
5.
5, thank you.
No problem.
And you want to mix this until,
It turns into like a dough.
yes, and it scrapes away from the sides, which it is.
That's how you know you got a good dough. Because it will scrape off the sides.
I'm just gonna get up all the,
Little excess that she has in her bowl.
yes, all the little excess. All right, so there we go. Where's the towel? Because that's wet here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour
On the table.
onto the table.
And I'm supposed to put the dough on that.
Put the dough on that.
And I'll be taking it from on the dough.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. All right, so we're going to turn that over And now it's time to roll out the dough. Okay, now you want to roll the pie crust out nice and thin. Take your pie plate and put the crust over it. All right, now Anne, help me press it in here at the sides. To the pie plate. All right. And what you want to do is you want to prick the sides of the plate and the bottom of the crust.
So there's air.
Yes. As you are going to bake the shell. Alright, and I'm just going to trim off the sides here. I'm just going to start pinching. Why don't you help me pinch the sides up, Anne? Okay, once you have your pie crust ready to go in the pie plate, you are going to cover it with tin foil. And this is going to help the crust to keep from shrinking while you bake it. So you're going to bake it at 450 for about 8 minutes. You'll remove the tin foil and then bake it for another 5 or 6. Okay, let's see how that turns out. So I think our pie crust turned out pretty well. Of course, homemade pie crust is not everybody's thing, and if it isn't yours, it's perfectly fine to just go ahead and buy a pre-made crust. So step 2 in this process is you are going to now take half of the strawberries and layer them in the bottom of the pie crust. And so I've already washed and cut the strawberries. What you need for this recipe is 4 cups total, and so you're going to take half of that, 2 cups, and layer it in the bottom of the pie crust. And Anne here is going to help me.
Next, we're going to take 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, layer them equally. It might be a little tough to get out, but it's cornstarch, it's like that. You will make a bit of a mess, but that's okay, you're baking. You make messes. After you're done with that, you're going to have 3/4 of a cup of water. And you're going to mix that all up. And if you don't prefer doing it, holding the bowl like this, you can set it on a table or any flat surface, except for the sink or anything in your hot. It would make the water go warm and it would make this stuff melt.
Okay, the next step in this process, and we are almost finished, is you want to take that bag of mashed up strawberries and 1 cup of sugar, and you're going to add them to a medium saucepan. And then you're going to bring the sugar and the strawberries to a boil over medium heat. You want to gradually add in your water and cornstarch mixture. And then once you have done that, you're going to reduce the heat and let it simmer about 10 minutes. This is kind of the consistency, what it should look like for the filling. So this is our finished strawberry pie. Once you have put the filling into the pie crust, you want to let it cool down and then let the pie chill for several hours.
Thank you for joining us in our kitchen today. We really hope you join us next time. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Bye.
Bye.